Hello, my name is Emily and welcome to my channel. This week I have something really exciting to share with you all. I have ordered a fashion magazine from 1916. I ordered it from Mrs. Depue's shop on Etsy and it's just come in the mail, so I thought we would take a moment and unwrap it and take the initial look through this magazine that is over 100 years old together. It came packaged in this super sturdy envelope, so I am just going to open this up, see what's inside, and hopefully be really delighted by the contents. After pulling it out of its packaging, I am beyond excited. It is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. I am so excited to flip through it and see what the contents are inside, and hopefully it has a lot of ideas that I can use to make outfits from this time period. As you can see, this is an issue of the Delineator, which was published by Butterick Publishing in New York. It's from February of 1916. And we can see here that it was $1.50 for a year's subscription, or 15 cents for a copy. Let's see what's going to be on the inside. We have reflections of the latest fashions, one of our luncheons, a brilliant short story by Josephine Dascom Bacon. That's really interesting. I know a lot of these ladies' magazines featured short stories in this time period, so that's exciting. We'll have a talk on reading a suggestive and original article by J.B. Kerfoot. And then Once Upon a Time, a humorous Irish story by Seamus McManus. And just look at this beautiful gown that we have going on the front cover. She's got a wonderful powder blue with these floral sprigs on it, and then lacy, fluffy deliciousness happening in the front and on her sleeves. And it's this beautiful 1916 silhouette where we have, the waist dropping, but we have that really full skirt and such cute curled hair. I'm so excited. I'm going to try to be very careful here. Don't want to damage this. Yes, it is, the seam or the binding is coming apart here, so I'm going to be very careful with handling this. And I'm not going to go through this in detail right away. I may do some follow-up videos where I go into detail on some of the articles and artwork inside here. But I just want to kind of do an initial flip through just to see what we have. Oh, this is talking about, this must be a famous singer, Jenny Lind from the 1850s. Oh, and it's an advertisement for the Victrola talking machine. So telling us that you would still be able to hear her beautiful voice if only you had the Victrola machine. That's cool. Look at this beautiful artwork. And this is another advertisement for soap. Oh, here's that story about one of our luncheons from the front page. And this wonderful artwork of children, which I always associated with 1920s sort of vibe, but you know, this is 1916, and so kind of having to readjust my own mental image of the time period. Okay, here we have another short story called The Window with its accompanying artwork. We can see the style of the time, you know, the blouse, or it looks like it's a dress with like sort of a cummerbund, but that straight silhouette. Oh, now here, this is interesting to me particularly, what women have done in India. This is a really cool surprise that this is here, and it's by Basanta Kumar Roy, which sounds like an Indian name. So maybe I need to do some more research into this person, but it's really interesting to have this article here. As you may have seen in my wearing a sari video, I am engaged to a man of Indian heritage. So this is cool to see in 1916 sort of what the you know, interaction between these two cultures were, and just, you know, that there is an article on India in this ladies magazine. Oh, and of course, you know, we need an article on bad manners, right? We as ladies must be ladylike, so we need to know what bad manners are and how we can avoid them. Okay, now another short story, The Grasp of the Sultan. So if I am remembering correctly, there is sort of this like craze and mania about, you know, and you see it a lot in fashion, particularly in the 1920s, but I guess it's already starting to happen in 1916. Certainly, Paul Perot was influenced by this sort of like craze for the exotic and the Orient and, you know, Middle Eastern culture. So I guess it does make sense that India is in here as well. So interesting to see these sort of references already popping up. We have another Once Upon a Time story. Oh, and look at this color. What is this? These look like pictures of different textiles. Oh, okay. It talks on art appreciation, speaking about color. So perhaps speaking about color as it appears in textile throughout history. Interesting. Oh no, why is the mother so upset? More than the little boy. Why does it look like he has blood all over his head? What kind of haircut is that? Of course she's upset if there's blood all over. Oh my goodness. Oh, cool. We have activities for the kids. Okay, this window greenhouse. This reminds me of that thing that's super popular on TikTok that is like the squirrel feeder that pops into your window. Now, I don't think this has an opening to the outside, but it reminds me so much of the little squirrel feeder that you pop into the window. Advertising for Pyrex. And Crisco. And look at this color advertisement for Coconut. Oh, and of course, we have to have our Instagram influencers here, the Beauty Methods of Society Folk. Oh, now see, this is interesting. A company dinner, the 5 courses and just how to manage them. So this kind of speaks to the role of the woman as helpmeet to her husband, right? Doing that big, important company dinner to help advance his career. Okay, some craft projects that we have. Holding a ball of yarn, waste paper basket, evening bag, a little pin cushion, bedroom slippers. Oh, okay, here we've got an advertisement for some sort of dress, styles for spring, actual colors. Okay, so you can order your catalog to see all of the styles that are on offer. Advertisement for records. Oh, advice column. It's so fun to see, you know, what types of things continue to persist in our modern culture, right? We still have advice columns. Oh, and again, another advertisement for a fashion book, which I assume is some sort of catalog. Yes, spring and summer catalog. And maybe these are some of the styles that would appear. I love the 1910s. And 1916 is such a fun year for the silhouette. You've got still sort of like the droopy uniboob look going on, but then with these full skirts that I think kind of balance it out, and always with such fun little embroidery details and interesting collars. Like, see this high stand? It looks like a separate attached collar there. Yeah, I just love this. And it tells you which materials it's made out of: chiffon, taffeta, silk. That's really helpful. Oh, I have seen these overlands. These were automobiles that were marketed specifically to women drivers. This is so cool to see. Oh, and all the different styles. This is the one that I have seen where it's sort of, it looks almost like a carriage interior, and you've got this bench seating, but then, you know, the steering wheel on the one side there. Oh, this is so cool. Listerine. I wonder if it's still made out of the same ingredients. Another fashion book. I need to get my hands on one of these books. I wonder how many there are that survive, because then we would get all sorts of lovely pictures instead of just, you know, the initial sampling. Heinz tomato ketchup. Oh, Butterick Fashion, Spring 1916. All of these fashion catalogs. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. Doesn't she, like, look at this witch's cap that she has going on. I love that. It's so cute. Ooh. Okay, love this one. I could see somebody doing this today. Also, really love this wallpaper here and the white wainscoting. Not a fan of like the dark rug and furniture with it though. Oh, some cross stitch and embroidery and tatted lace patterns. Oh, look, corsets. This looks very similar to the corset that I made to wear during this time period. Oh, and of course a weight loss advertisement. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we've got corsets with the new silhouette. Oh my gosh. And then here we have some serious inspiration for some evening gowns. I love the ruffles. I love the hats. Oh my gosh. And the stripes. I do love a good horizontal stripe. Ah, these are all so beautiful. And more, there's more. Springtime fashions. Wow, look at all of these tiny little pleats and tucks. Again, love this time period silhouette. Love all of the super cute, fanciful hats. And the different, you know, arm styles or sleeve styles. Embroidery, the fluffiness. So fluffy. Oh, and I love the color ones to see what colors were popular. This is cool. Look, it looks like the inside of this sort of overskirt is lined in a check material. That's a really fun detail. Ooh, look at this vibrant pink and purple. Charming fashions for dances or opera. Nice fur-lined overcoat. It seems that pointy shoes were in fashion. All of their shoes that we've seen, I think, have been pointy-toed. Oh, I love this. Look at this pleating here. And this sort of, I want to call it a yoke. I don't know if you would call it a yoke on a skirt, but I love that. Her hat, like, it's a ridiculous looking hat, but I love it. It's so cute, and it kind of just goes perfectly with this. Short capes and new blouses. And undergarments. More undergarments. Oh, okay. Youthful styles for day for the juniors. Okay, so we're already calling teenagers juniors in 1916. We have a little corset. These are very similar to the adult styles. Just sort of seems like maybe the hems are a little shorter. I don't know. What do you think? These are all very cute. Oh, and party dresses, specifically for Valentine parties. Okay, here now we're getting into a little bit younger girls. These girls look like they're maybe 12 or 13. I love this. This is super cute. She's got tall boots on. These are so cute. Oh my gosh. Now we're getting into younger girls and some boys as well. Much less space devoted to the boys. Oh, and now a section devoted to matrons, right? How to look younger. I don't know, they kind of just look like styles for the younger ladies. Not for the juniors, but just for like regular misses. And that is it. Well, I had so much fun taking that first look through my 1916 delineator. I am definitely going to be using it for inspiration for some upcoming outfits. Please let me know in the comments below if there were any outfits that particularly stood out to you, or certain styles of hats or collars or sleeves that you think I should incorporate into my design. I would love to hear your opinions. And if you want more historical costuming videos, then please do subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And I hope you continue watching as we make more of these videos about recreating some of these 1916 styles. See you next time.